One more question about the Harris brothers is: were you present or in the arena the day that they confronted Shawn Michaels?
I was in the arena, and I didn't hear about it that night. Nor did they even tell me anything about it. But I knew they didn't like Shawn. That was obvious just riding up and down the road. Because I think, see, wrestlers are like women. They gossip, and he had heard that. Those brothers, the twins, had heard that, and they didn't like Shawn Michaels bad mouthing them behind their back. So when he walked in Madison Square Garden, and I think they had some help in this too. I think some of the other guys that didn't like Shawn too, they held everybody out of the dressing room and just let Shawn go in. Because if somebody else wanted to go in there and said, wait a minute, something's going on in there, whatever. But Shawn went in there and they confronted him and they jacked him up on that wall and told him that if he keeps running his mouth, it's going to be worse than this. I think they didn't punch him. They slapped him, I think. And that's when it stopped. You know, you don't want to get those they're about 6'9", 6'8", 6, and they wore lifts to make themselves even taller. That good thing you reminded me. They wore lifts, so they were like huge. So when they slapped Shawn up against that locker, he got the message, and everybody else did too. It's like Will Smith telling
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. But they use the F word, out of your mouth. So he never said anything more about him. So and it was over. And I think that may have led to Ron leaving because he was mad about his WrestleMania payoff. And I told him one day, I said, guys, well, I didn't tell Ron because he's gone. I told Don, I said, guys, damn wonder we didn't all get fired because that's their WrestleMania main event, Shawn. You'd have messed him up and didn't have that, they'd be some mad son of a bitches. So even though I didn't probably have anything to do with it, I'd have probably got released. You wouldn't have to quit. We just get released. And Donnie says, oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Was there anything that Shawn Michaels would have mentioned to you? Or what specifically was Shawn saying, and was Shawn saying anything into your ear about?
No, nothing. No, I didn't deal with the clique because it's the clique, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their members, you had to be cool and you had to be this, that, and the other, and you had to be 6'9", and it was all that. Yeah, I never met that formula. So, but they were all civil to me, and they were nice because I'd known them before. You know, it's not like I'm like some newcomer, smart ass kid in there. They had respect for me because I ran across them before they got to WWF. I give Scott Hall one of his best finishes, and he told me about it. He said, dude, that was the best finish I ever saw, man. I said, oh, well, thank you. But I never told him I did the finish because I didn't want to work with him because he was high and I didn't want to get hurt. So
if you want to hear the finish, that's another clip on the channel from last month, I think, as well.